Well, here we go. Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Steve McManaman and Darren Fletcher are in the commentary box.
Thank you, Gary. Good evening, everyone. Well, we are in one of world football's great cathedrals, the 5 tiers of the Santiago Bernabeu, looming large. You really couldn't be anywhere better for a game like this tonight. It's City's first game here in Madrid since the semi-final 4 years ago, but it's not the lineup we were expecting tonight. Some of the biggest names in world football have been left out by Zidane and Guardiola. It's a fascinating development. Steve McManaman won the Champions League twice, and then Barcelona on Sunday. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Typically Brazilian touch by Vinicius. 19 years old, wonderful talent, 3 goals this season. The free kick's going to go Manchester City's way. Try to keep an eye on Steve is Ferland Mendy, the left back of Real Madrid. Vinicius on the move, keen to take on Walker, crossing in towards Benzema, and Laporte there to win the header. Importantly, and you wonder what's going to pan out here over the 90 minutes in the first leg. Here's Kevin De Bruyne, Gabriel Jesus, good opportunity for Manchester City, and the first big save by Thibaut Courtois, and then Mendy took no chances to get it behind for the corner. That was a lot better from Manchester City.
Yeah, really good from Manchester City, lovely and quick. And when you do things quick, you cut through teams. Ball into De Bruyne, turn into Jesus. Is he onside? Debatable, doesn't matter. Cuts in on his right foot, sorry, too easy. By
Sergio Ramos. Here's Vinicius. Well, the crowd are shouting for a yellow card. We're not going to see that. It was certainly right.
Yeah.
Little step over by De Bruyne, who was then able to get on the little layoff from Mahrez, but couldn't find the finish.
Yeah, the angle was nice for Kevin De Bruyne. He just couldn't wrap his foot around it. But it opened
that well initially, and then he's caught when the free kick has gone to Manchester City.
Well, it took an eternity, Mahrez, to clear his lines.
He took a gigantic risk, Steve, didn't he?
Yeah, you don't be wanting to have 1 touch, 2 touch there. And there wasn't much control
to trouble Manchester City. We're going to see a yellow card here for Mendy for the foul on Modric.
There wasn't much in that, was there? Yes, it was a foul. The ball was going out of play. He was very quick to brandish the...
Here's Real Madrid's Mendy. Ferland with the cross in towards Benzema. What a save! And then what an opportunity for Vinicius to tap it in, and he couldn't do it. Brilliant save, punching to his right by Ederson, but only Vinicius knows how he didn't tap it in. The first big scare tonight for Manchester City.
Yeah, and he was nothing glamorous about it, was it? It was just a simple...
Madrid, Modric there as well. But Rodri's caught Benzema. This Jesus is had the best opportunity so far tonight for Manchester City. Bernardo Silva, and no power on the shot. Since April of 2019, and he's back there alongside Nicolas Otamendi now. One thing that Guardiola knows is he won't let him down tonight.
No, he'll never let him down.
Sergio Ramos, who was challenged by Kevin De Bruyne, who then fouls Mendy.
Yeah, he just gets his body in the way, Mendy, and stops.
Madrid nor has this man, Isco. And Valverde then runs into Benzema.
Yeah, the referee's pulled it up, saying Mahrez got in the way, obstructed Freddy Valverde. Let's have a look there. No, there's nothing in that, was there really, again?
Forward, along with Fernandinho. Corner taken by De Bruyne. Poured away, cleared off the line. Desperate last-ditch defending there from Real Madrid. Then it goes from De Bruyne again, and Courtois down to... Well, there's the half-time whistle, and it's a half in the Bernabeu. Been kept without a goal a couple of times here in league matches this season. Real Betis in November and Athletic Bilbao in counter-attack on now for Manchester City, led by the energetic Kevin De Bruyne. Here's Riyad Mahrez, cutting in and shooting, and just missing. Well, it was set up brilliantly for the counter-attack there for Manchester City. And how often have you seen Mahrez work the ball onto his left foot and bend one in?
Yeah, it's given away by Casemiro, really.
Yellow card now for Luka Modric. It's two of the midfielders now for Real Madrid. Yeah. Gabriel Jesus, Riyad Mahrez. It's a lovely turn by Mahrez and the shot straight at Courtois. And he's got nobody to play it to. Vinicius had to go himself. And in the end, he's tripped himself up. The crowd were appealing for a penalty, but it was all his own work, I'm afraid.
Yeah, of course it was. Yeah, good pace from him, but he just...
Mahrez looking to sneak in behind, manages to pull it down and shoot. Courtois has to make another save. All of a sudden, Mahrez is posing a real threat.
Yeah. It's just a simple ball over the top. Sergio Ramos...
A bit sloppy there, although Walker's got the speed to bail them out, has he? Here's Vinicius, here's Isco, what a chance, and he scores! Well, Manchester City have been so good tonight, but they paid the price for the first big mistake. And Isco scores his third goal of the season to lighten up the Bernabeu. It's Real Madrid 1, Manchester City 0.
And it came from absolutely nothing. I mean, Real Madrid have got away with one tonight because it was a couple of mistakes from Manchester City. First here, Rodrigo and Otamendi. It's stolen, and Kyle Walker has to clear his lines. He wants to play a couple of passes. Vinicius does really well, has one touch, picks out his teammate who's in a much better position. Isco, one touch, slides it past them.
Mendy, Isco, Ramos was waiting, Ramos!
Blocked by Fernandinho again.
Brilliant block.
Brilliant by Real Madrid these last few minutes. Far post to Isco, one touch, pulls it back to Ramos. Fernandinho, body in the way, strong as you like.
Opportunity here for Kevin De Bruyne. Immediately surrounded by white shirts, into Jesus! Oh, he squeezed it in! What a big goal that is for Gabriel Jesus! It's an away goal in the Bernabeu for Manchester City. It's vital. It's Real Madrid 1, Manchester City 1.
Yeah, Real Madrid are complaining that there was a push in the back by Gabriel Jesus. Kevin De Bruyne is lovely here, flips it in. There. Arms are in the air, just there, but it's in the back of the net. I also think...
Here they come again now, trying to get Sterling in. Well, that's like the air, the pin in the balloon, and it goes into the middle again towards Jesus, who couldn't quite keep the header down. Well, Kevin De Bruyne. Sterling takes on Carvajal and goes down, penalty! Penalty to Manchester City following Danny Carvajal's challenge on Raheem Sterling.
Well, I didn't think it looked like a penalty. I thought he went down before the contact. But I am a long way away. Raheem Sterling attacks Danny Carvajal. I thought he was falling over.
The referee's trying to get the players out of the penalty area before De Bruyne can take it, just to add to the tension. Up he steps and scores! The captain delivers in Madrid for Manchester City. It's Real Madrid 1, Manchester City 2, and they're in dreamland now in the Bernabeu.
Yeah, and how quickly the game turns around. Lovely penalty by Kevin De Bruyne. He's a great striker of the ball, isn't it? And he just drags it into that bottom corner. It just shows you when you put your best players on the pitch, you get instant rewards. And Raheem Sterling, so positive, just driving at Danny Carvajal.
In the Champions League. Jesus has managed to nick it. Ramos is the last man. Down goes Jesus. What does the referee do here?
I think he's dived, Fletcher, hasn't he? Just give a free.
He's reaching for the top pocket, it's red. Sergio Ramos is sent off for the 26th time as a Real Madrid player. The captain sees red and the night goes from bad to worse for Zinedine Zidane.
That's turning into an absolute disaster.
The ball, it's Riyad Mahrez, and it was into the arms of Thibaut Courtois. Let's just bring in Peter on that. Peter, not a great deal of contact. Was there enough contact for you for that to be a red?
As soon as Ramos' arm...
In goes the cross in towards him. Mendy coming in, never got anything on it. Maybe should have done better.
Yeah. You see Kyle Walker screaming and everybody else screaming at Riyad Mahrez there for not picking him up. Mahrez has got him. He's had a look at him with an awful ball.
Full-time whistle, Steve. It's Manchester City's night. It's an historic victory for them. Their first ever win against the most successful club side in Europe.